Lita Carmen Murray. Thanks for answering my question, James. I do follow a strict grain-free diet, but was interested in what you said about the heavy metals. I haven't considered that or have had it mentioned to me before. Can you head me in the direction of how to do a cleanse if separate to Qenda? I find your videos so helpful. I'm grateful for your time. Oh, thank you, Lolita. I'm glad they're useful for you. Yeah, so not sure what country you're in. With like, I've got some Qenda zeolite here, but I'm gonna bring it. If you're in the UK, I'm gonna be bringing Qenda zeolite over. What's this? This stuff. I've just been trialing it on myself. Like Quenda's had this for quite a bit of time, and it really is like the highest grade you can get, of course, because Qenda do it. And it's basically, what's it say on it? Micronized, activated, premium grade, negatively charged, and cage cleaned. That's personally what I'm using to get rid of the heavy metals in my body at the moment. If you're in the UK, I'm going to bring it over in about a month or so. I'm just trialing it for myself and on my family just to make sure we've got the dosing and everything correct. But yeah, zeolite is really good for getting metals out of the body, but it's also good for getting like ammonia that's left over from digestion, or if there's any fungal infections and mycospores are getting released from the fungal infections in your body, it can help take all the mycospores out. Basically what the zeolite does, you consume it and it goes through your digestive system, and your liver is there taking out the toxins out of your blood, and then it puts it into your bile, well, puts it into your gallbladder in the bile, and then the bile goes along to the small intestine and it gets taken out in the small intestine, and then excreted into the toilet. But there's around 30% of people that don't actually have the right genetics that allows them to take the toxins out the bile. So then in this case, that's when the zeolite comes in to take all these toxins out that's circulating in the blood, but also it's really good for heavy metals. And the reason why I like zeolite for a binder and why I'm using it personally is because it can be classed as a smart binder. Like some binders like charcoal that you have goes in and it just takes everything out, good and bad, whereas zeolite is sort of known as a smart binder because it has it says check my internet connection, hopefully it's all right. Yeah, because zeolite's a smart binder, so basically it's got calcium, magnesium, and I think potassium's the other one. So when it goes in, when it takes out the free radicals, which are the stuff that the toxins that's creating inflammation, when it takes these toxins out, it gives a calcium, or it'll give a magnesium, or it'll give a potassium. So it's not actually depleting the body of minerals; it's keeping the mineral status baseline, or even adding to it whilst taking the toxins out. So if you're in the UK, we're going to bring the Qenda zeolite over because there isn't actually a good zeolite that I've found in the UK. There is a good one in America called Zeo Charge. So if you're in America, that is available right now. Or if you're in Australia, Qenda zeolite is available in Australia as well. And like I said, we'll be bringing it over in about a month or two with our next order of Qenda. And that is what I'd recommend. And I'm just doing all the tests on myself just to make... I don't like recommending a product unless I've done a full, like a good amount of time on it and felt the benefits. So that's what I'm doing. So if you're in the UK, Lolita, we'll have it over here for you soon. If you're in Australia, you can already have it. If you're in America, you can go for Zeo Charge. I think the Zeo Charge is like twice the price of what we're going to be able to get the Qenda over here for, or what it is, and it's like twice the price of what the Qenda is over in Australia, maybe even 3 times the price. So if you're in Australia, get the Qenda zeolite. If you're in the UK and can wait a month or so, I would recommend using this. Or if you want it sending over now, you can get it from Zeo Charge, but then you have import duties and stuff like that as well. So yeah, hopefully that helps. There is a lot of good information on Zeolite Labs about it, and yeah, I'll be bringing it out soon with a full protocol. So yeah, hopefully that helps. I tell you what, I am feeling a lot better from using the zeolite because yeah, I had mold in my house and I had high metals, and I got the Qenda, got the parasites out and stuff like that. But then because I still had high metals, I was sort of relying on the Qenda. Whereas now I'm getting it out, I'm starting to feel a lot better even without the Qenda. But cleansing metals is a bit of a longer term thing. There's other stuff you can use like chelators to take out metals. There's stuff like EDTA, ALA. They chelate the metals and take it out, but really you want to be having a binder alongside them as well to make sure you're carrying everything out and you're not just upsetting the metals and making them recirculate in the body. So yeah, you've got to cleanse them properly, which is why I like the zeolite.